I didn't flinch when her voice sliced through the courtroom air like a blade. "He's just a homeless vet," she shrieked. Her words ricocheted off cold marble. Sharp, brittle, terrified. I remained still, hands gently clasped, a single document resting before me. The judge arched a brow. I pushed the paper forward, just one page. He scanned it once, his jaw locked, then his voice cleaved the room in two. "Seal the doors. Nobody leaves." The bailiff moved instantly. Before the command even landed, her father turned away. Her mother began to tremble. And Lily, my ex-wife, froze like a deer catching the glint of headlights. Exactly as I'd orchestrated. 5 years ago, I would have taken a bullet for her. We met after my final deployment. Me, shattered and furious at a world that fed men to the machine of war. She was warmth incarnate, the kind who could look a broken man in the eye and convince him he was still human. We rushed into marriage too fast. Her family despised me. Old wealth, older arrogance. To them, I was a stray with medals. But Lily said, love didn't care for pedigrees. I trusted her, built us a life, founded a security firm. Success rolled in contracts, clients, quiet luxury. I thought loyalty meant something to her. Then came that night, 2 a.m. I returned to grab a file and found her on my desk with him, the junior partner at her father's firm, the same man who called me sir every Thanksgiving. They didn't notice me. I walked out without a word. No yelling, no confrontation, just a silence so cold. It cracked something inside me. Not grief, not anger, something harder, sharper, a tension wire pulled tight. And from that moment, I started to plan. People underestimate quiet men. They mistake stillness for weakness. For a year, I wore the fool's mask. Filed for divorce. No drama. Gave her everything. House, cars. She smiled, smug in court. Thought she'd bled me dry. Meanwhile, I disappeared. Pulled out of the company. Installed a proxy. Shifted assets overseas. To the world, I was bankrupt. She bragged to friends. Called me a failure. I let her. Behind the curtain, her lover sank under gambling debts. Her father faced quiet federal probes. I traced wire transfers, shell firms, forged signatures. I built a web. Took 18 months to tie every knot. Photos, emails, bank statements, until I held their entire world by a single thread. Then she summoned me back to court, demanded alimony, claimed I abandoned her, painted herself a victim. I gave him everything, she cried, and he left me for some homeless vet he's been donating to. She didn't know that old man in the gallery was my former CO. Not homeless, the one who taught me how to read a battlefield and people. For 2 years, he trailed her and her inner circle, gathered data, took notes, played the ghost. Now he watched her silently, and she had no idea. She'd handed me the final piece. Her arrogance was a fuse. The affidavit I slid forward wasn't a plea. It was the blast trigger. Financials, bank trails, money from her father's firm to offshore accounts, names of veterans stripped of property. And at the heart of it all, Lily, her signature, her authorization. The judge stared, whispered it again, sealed the doors. Gasps echoed. Chairs scraped. My attorney sat calmly. He knew. Her father cursed and turned away. Her mother broke into silent sobs. And Lily looked at me. Really looked. No anger. No pride. Just realization. A woman witnessing. The man she betrayed. Rise from the ashes. Not broken. Just patient. It all unraveled with surgical precision. The judge called chambers. Agents waited outside. That was my move. Within a week, her father's empire imploded. Her lover, booked for racketeering. Her mother disappeared into a rehab for the rich clinic. And Lily, she sobbed, claimed ignorance. But the ink didn't lie. Neither did the evidence. 5 years. No parole. I visited her once. She looked ghostly. No makeup, no arrogance. Why? She asked. Why destroy me? I leaned in. Calm. You destroyed yourself. I just pointed them in the right direction. She cried. I stood. I never returned. Today I walk free. My company, Reborn, thriving. My CO runs a foundation for homeless veterans, funded quietly by a trust. Lily unknowingly helped bankroll. Justice isn't noisy. It's not a fist pounding on a table. It's a quiet man at the back of a courtroom. A single sheet of paper. A door that closes before anyone realizes it was ever open. They call it revenge. I call it peace.